Hello, and welcome to the Egbert Mystery Tour. Today, we're going to go on the grand adventure of my bedroom. This might be the 44th, 45th time we've done this tour. For those of you who've been following since the beginning, I'm sure this is getting boring, because it's boring. But for those of you who are just joining now, I'll catch you up to speed on what we've been doing. I found out that when Rose copied my house, she didn't just copy the exterior. It was also the interior. So I've got, like, my bed, the tub at the top of the stairs, the paintings, the harlequins, everything. So I figured, what the hell? I'm surrounded by lots of animals that can't talk. Jade is running around. Dave, Sprite, is off running with Jade. I'm by myself. Let's see if there's anything different between the houses. So that brings us here today. On fuck all 49th time, we're going to explore my room. So let's do the checklist. We've got my dresser, my trash. My posters aren't hanging up. I took those down. I mean, who wants to keep looking at scribbles? My treasure chest, my bed, and I think over here I've got some extra captcha cards. Which, I know what you're thinking. John, why aren't you using those and adding them to your Sylladex and expanding your ever-growing need for space to carry stuff? Well, dear followers, I'm not really that great at Syllodexes. And, like, I mean, I can use them, and they're God useful, but, they're also deadly if you're not careful. Man, that reminds me of this time that I launched my dad's PDA out the window. It was a good thing he didn't find that. Or when I had the close shave with the razor and the glass shards. Don't fill up your Sylladex. Make sure you always have space. But that reminds me, I think I got a question from someone saying, here, let me pull it up. If I had to choose someone else's Sylladex to use, whose would I use? So what I understand about Syllodexes, I mean, I'm still kind of a beginner, but it's a baseline computer coding sort of sequence. And like, you can use first in, first out system, you can use indexing, you can use lots of different prioritizing if you know how to do it right, which I don't. But it's not impossible. I just don't really want to remember all that. I could get the math side of it. That would be fun. But I don't really want to sit and stare at the computer and, like, waste all day trying to make this perfect organizing system. But, oh, right. Whose would I use? I wouldn't use Jade's because I've been living with Jade for years and I've seen the ins and outs of her system, and, like, I get it. I really do. They're tabletop games. They're fun for a while, and she has a lot of them. But we have a lot more time, and we've gone through all of them. So it's dull. I would probably kill myself with Roses. Her weird tree, leaf, root thing would probably fall over and crush me because I wouldn't know how to get anything out. That being said, I definitely don't need to be using Baby's first wrapping Sylladex organizing thing. Dave's? What the hell is that? Hashmat? Something like that? The point is, it's like wrapping based and it's stupid, and I'm not going to do it because I don't need to learn how to wrap, unlike other people. So I definitely wouldn't use Dave's, like, never. It's so lame. And whose would I use? I guess I could try Carcat's. I mean, his is supposed to be, like, encryption-based, so, I mean, that would help with learning or remembering how to do the whole indexing prioritizing thing, make things easier to access. and I do have some base level coding knowledge. So, I mean, it can't be that difficult. I mean, Carcat spends so much time just fucking complaining about people that inconvenience him. I can't imagine his Sylladex being overly complicated and impossible to use. That'd just be asinine and ironic. Oh, actually, I just got a new question. What is the scariest thing in your house? Let's think about that for a second here. If there were anything scary in my house, where the fuck would it be? Let's find out. So, monsters like closets, right? There's nowhere for monsters to hide in here. I don't have an underneath my bed as well, so there's definitely nothing there. There's quite a frightful beast, but we're not gonna worry about that. I've got stuffed animals. They're not creepy puppets. Paintings, things that don't move. More posters out here. Empty space. Light fixture that doesn't flicker. I mean, this place is not good ghost hunting material. I don't think there's anything really scary in here. But, I mean, there could be a head in the freezer, and there's not. There could be hearts and lungs in the fridge, and there's not. Maybe there's something cooking in the oven. Maybe some slugs and guts. No, nothing there either. I mean, oh, another closet, maybe a monster? Nope. Nothing in here either. It's just empty. Empty, dusty home. Filled with just memories and a little proof that people used to be here. I don't think there's really anything to be scared of, though. So, just another boring house.